Morning. So this morning, you know how I love to make teas because tea is the fastest way for you to get your vitamins. But I have to tell you, some of my teas don't taste good. They're filled with vitamins and antioxidants and all that kind of good stuff, but they don't taste good. So I have to tell you what I do sometimes. Like if we're making a spearmint tea with honey, okay, you can have that tea all day. It tastes awesome. It's beautiful. But if we're doing teas with garlic and stronger things like lemons and garlic, which we're going to do today, it doesn't always taste the way people want it to taste. So, because I don't mind drinking, like I'll just drink it up fast, but my husband, he really doesn't want to drink that all day long and sip on it. I will do that, but he wants to get it done, get the vitamins in his body, and he doesn't want to taste it because it doesn't taste as good as it should. So I just want to say, when we make these teas, you can wait till the next day, because I like to steep a tea and drink it the next day because all the vitamins are in there. But you can drink it cold. I usually take mine and I'll put it in a thermos and bring it to work, and I'll sip it all day. But like I said, my husband doesn't like that. He wants to get it over with. He doesn't like the taste. Done. So what I do with him is I take a cup of water with the tea in it, and when he's taking his vitamins, I ask him to drink the whole glass of water, and that way he's getting all his vitamins. He doesn't have to sip on it all day, and it's done. So if you like the taste of a tea, great, you can put a little bit of honey in it and it'll be awesome. You can have a nice cup of tea that way, or you can drink it cold and get it over with, get your vitamins in there. Do it that way, because these teas, you know, water goes through your body faster than food. It doesn't have to digest, and you get all kinds of vitamins from these teas. It's honestly one of the best things for health. So today we're going to do a lemon and garlic tea. My husband has a friend that had very severe arthritis, and he said that he started drinking this tea. And you know, you have to be patient, because with natural ways to heal the body, it takes longer than a pill. You take a pill, it might take a week and you feel better. With natural products, it might take a month of constantly keeping at it, but that's okay. It's the natural way to do it, and your body will thank you for it, and it's so much better than taking a pill. So when somebody tells me something like this, I always research it. My favorite thing is reading books and learning about things. So when my husband came home and told me about his friend, I said, oh, okay, we got to look into this. And I started researching and looking into it, and it sounded fantastic. So today we're making the tea that my husband's friend makes. So first of all, okay, we first of all have to boil water, because remember I told you not to boil. You don't take your lemons and your garlic and boil it. You boil the water and then pour it into the teapot where your lemons and garlic is, and let it steep. You don't boil the product because it's too harsh, okay? So I'm going to boil, it's about 1.5 liters of water. So we're going to put that on to boil, and by the time we finish filling the teapot with everything, the water will be done. So it's quick. You know, I do this in the morning when I'm getting ready for work, and in no time. This is going to take probably 2 minutes. Well, probably more, because you know I'm going to be talking and sometimes you can't shut me up, so it'll take more. But say I'm alone in the kitchen and I'm not talking, 2 minutes tops. So if you're worried about being late for work, don't. It doesn't take long. Okay, so I'm going to boil that, and now I'm going to get the little teapot full of all our good stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is put lemons in there. I'm going to show you something I learned from my daddy, And yes, I still call my dad Daddy. He has always been my daddy. He always will be. And am I too old to be calling him Daddy? No, not in my book. So yes, something I learned from my daddy, to get the juice stimulated in the lemons and oranges too, is you roll them. So I just want to talk about lemons. What we're making today is a detoxifying tea. This is why my husband's friend, this is why it alleviated his arthritis, because all arthritis is toxins building up in our joints, and we need to get rid of this. And lemons do that. Lemons are a huge, huge detoxifier. And you know, in today's world, we all could use some detoxifying, really, because we don't always eat the way we're supposed to. So this is just, you're gonna feel it's nice and soft and the juices are flowing. And that's what this does to the lemons. So we need to talk about detoxifying, because you know I love to talk about poo. You have to poo, people. You have to poo every day. You have to think of it this way. The body was made to take in nutrients and get rid of it, what it doesn't want. And I think a lot of people are constipated, and it's not good. You need to poo. So lemons stimulate the bowels and make you poo. So what is one of my favorite things? Going poo. You have to go poo. It's important. So it's also a liver detox. It takes, because our livers work hard, right? Every day they're taking the toxins from our body and moving it out of our system. So the liver sometimes needs some help. It sometimes gets overloaded, and there's all kinds of toxins in there. So you're gonna see these are nice and soft. Well, this one's not. Got to keep going. So lemons stimulate the liver and help it to get rid of all those leftover toxins that are in there. So if you have toxic overload, you can tell. You have aches and pains, you have nausea, constipation is huge. Not going poo, you're definitely going to have toxins in your system. It's not good. So I'm going to take the lemons from here, or the juice I should say, and I'm going to juice them, because all of that juice is what's going to detoxify your body. So yeah, if you have things like nausea, even memory loss, constipation, aches and pains, diarrhea, indigestion, those are all signs of a toxic overload. And this drink is an easy way to gently get rid of toxins in your body. So, you know, we talked about this before. I read a lot, and I listen to people, and I learn from other people, and I learn from books, but you always have to do the research yourself. And, you know, you always have to listen to your doctor, and this is just to aid things. It's not to, you know, it's not to take over from a doctor for sure. But like I said, if you have all of those feelings, nausea, joint pain, all that stuff, you're on toxic overload, and you need to get rid of those toxins. And this tea will be a gentle way to do that. So you can see I'm leaving the peels on, because I do buy organic, so I don't have to worry about pesticides, because, you know, nature's smart. She put, I say she, but you know, it could be a he. Who knows? Just nature. We always call it a her. I think it's because she's nurturing, right? She's a mother, Mother Nature. Anyways, nature knows how to do things, and she puts a lot of vitamins in the peels as well as the inside of the fruit. So I'm going to put this in my trusty compost. Don't forget about your compost. So that's going to go in there. And then I'm going to take this beautiful lemon juice and put it in the teapot. So you notice I'm not boiling anything. Now, anybody who knows me, what is one of my favorite things? You know it, garlic from the garden, right? One of my favorite things. So we got some beautiful garlic from the garden. And we are going to put that in our tea as well. So we're going to chop this, chop the end off of it, chop the end here. And of course, again, don't forget, put that in your compost. Don't get rid of any of that stuff. That stuff is beautiful. That's nutrients. We're going to, you know, I'll take the skin off, but I don't really peel the garlic when I'm doing a tea because I feel that there's nutrients in the peeling as well. And the only reason we peel garlic is because, you know, we don't want to eat the skin. But nature, again, is smart. She's got to know what she's doing. She does know what she's doing. So I'm going to put a whole garlic bulb in there. So we had 3 lemons and a whole garlic bulb, not a clove, a garlic bulb. Let's talk about garlic, okay? I was reading the other day, this is huge because you know heavy metals. Remember, I don't know, they used to do your teeth, when you had fillings in your teeth, they would do mercury fillings. So that was one of the things that they were saying shouldn't have been done. When I say they, you know, the experts that know way more than I do. So apparently these heavy metals like mercury that we have in our bodies cannot leave our bodies. Once they're in there, they can't, it's very, very difficult to get them out because they just stay in there. But lemon and garlic especially is a huge heavy metal. It'll help release the toxins from the heavy metal and pass them through your system. So garlic, heavy metals, because people get very sick from heavy metals in their body. You hear all the time that people are very sick and they have to get their fillings out and all this kind of stuff. So the garlic will actually break down the toxins that are from the heavy metals and pass it through the system. It also, just like the lemons stimulate the liver, the garlic protects the liver. The liver has a big job. It has to take toxins out of your body every day, and the garlic helps to calm and detoxify the liver. The garlic is kind of the guy that says, hey, I'm here to help you. You're not alone. I'm going to take some of this and help you move it out. And the liver says, thanks, because I'm really tired. Basically, that's what happens. Did you know that ancient Egyptians, this is a fun fact, right? Ancient Egyptians used garlic for medicine all the time. It was one of their top medicines. And I'm not surprised because garlic can be used for everything. So, and they were pretty smart. They were a pretty smart society. So garlic is actually nature's detoxifier. That's what it does, it detoxifies. So here I have my teapot with our lemons and our bulb of garlic, and you can see that the teapot is half full. So what I'm going to do is take this boiling water when it's boiling and fill the teapot, let it steep until tomorrow, and then tomorrow we'll drink the liquid from the whole teapot. Don't forget to get yourself one of these trusty little tea strainers so that you just get the liquid. So we're going to drink that tomorrow. And then I also put another pot of boiling water in it tomorrow and let it steep again so that I'm using the same ingredients for 2 days. I fill the teapot twice because I feel that there's still a lot of nutrients in there after the first day. And that is your detoxifying tea. So just to recap, you're going to put a whole bulb of garlic and 3 whole lemons here. Squeeze out the juice, and then you're going to fill this with boiling water, and you're going to drink it either as a tea or drink it cold, drink it fast, get your nutrients and get out of there if you don't like the taste of it. So that's the recap. So one of my favorite things, tea, you know that, and today we did garlic and lemon tea to detoxify your body, right? One of my favorite things. Awesome. So we're going to have a good day. Why? Because we're going to have our tea to detoxify. And just want to remind you, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nana the Glam Gardener. View the videos and share them with your friends. And we are having so much fun learning about gardening. Today we used garlic from the garden to make a beautiful tea. Have a great day.